Well, a very good morning from Phuket, and today we are down at Rawai Beach, and as you can see behind me, the weather is absolutely gorgeous down here. There's a little bit of a breeze today, which is really nice. Apologies if the microphone is picking up a bit of wind because it is extremely breezy, but I'm glad it is breezy because, as you can see, there is not a cloud in the sky. It is absolutely beautiful. There's no other word to use to describe the weather. Last few days it's been like this, and it's forecast a very hot March, which is really nice. But just look at it. I see a little bit rough today, a little bit wavy because of the wind, of course, blowing across the ocean coming inland. But it is gorgeous. We've come down, we've brought Shadow for her walk today, Tuesday. Of course, it's our day off. We've also got Nat's mom, my mother-in-law, visiting, so she hasn't been down to Rawai too much. We normally bring her down to one of the seafood restaurants because she's the same as Nat, loves the seafood. There they are over there, look. Shadow relaxing under the tree. Mama and Nat over there, and Nat's mother's friend is also with us as well. So we're going to have a little wander around and see what is happening down here today in Rawai. It's very busy as we came in here. Now, Rawai is not one of the main tourist areas, but it's a lovely place to come and visit. It's a very strong fishing community here. As you can see, oh, Shadow's come to join us, look. Maybe, no, not going for a swim today. But it is a very strong fishing community here. That's why there's so many long-tail boats parked here. In the morning time and in the evening time, you can come down to the Rawai fish market and get some fantastically fresh fish here. And of course, you can even get it cooked at one of the many restaurants that are available that's a little bit further down that way. And the fish market is also that way as well. Some speedboats going out there by the looks of it. Very, very busy, as I say, this area. Not known as the main tourist area, of course, Rawai, more of an expat area, but it is a great place to stay. Rawai is quite a big district. So if you're looking for somewhere that's a little bit less, what's the word that I should use? In your face, maybe, than say Kata or Karon, maybe Rawai is an ideal place for you to come and check out. The beach here isn't as good as Kata's beach or Karon or Nehar, but we're only a few minutes away from these areas, so you're not a million miles away. But you can see people are enjoying the beach. There is a beach here, but it's not as good as the other beaches, and also there's a lot of boats always parked here, so you get a lot of these cables up. Looks like Shadow's trying to venture into the water. Because of the wind, it's a little bit rougher than normal, but it's nice to have this breeze because it's so hot today, and it has been the last few days. Looks like there's something happening here at night because I can see a lot of lights strung up, not switched on of course at the minute because it's daytime, but there must be something happening in the evening. I'll try and come down and have a look the next few days. We're out and about with Nat's mom. We took her to Kindy a few days ago and I had a lovely meal over there. Of course, that's in Talang. I have covered that restaurant, and a great place to go for pizzas if you're into pizzas like myself. But it's a very good restaurant. They do Thai food, of course, and they do all types of European food, so a really good place to check out. We're also going to be going to the barbecue restaurant that I've covered recently on my channel. We're going to be checking that out because Nat's mom loves barbecue, so we're going to take her there because she hasn't visited that restaurant before, and we should be out and about a little bit with her, showing her around. We were going to go to Karon today, but we're a little bit later coming out than we'd planned, and it is very hot, so it's a little bit hot for Shadow. We wanted to come somewhere that got plenty of shade, and Rawai, as you can see, has got all this shade, so it's ideal really. Gives Shadow a break from the sun, and of course the sand gets very hot on a pause. We've had to tax one of the bikes this morning, so we've been down to Phuket. I also had to go down and do my 90-day reporting, but unfortunately, because yesterday was a holiday here in Thailand, a Buddhist holiday. All the government offices are normally closed, including immigration. So all the people that would normally go on a Monday have gone this morning. And when I got there and saw the queue outside immigration, which was all the way down the road and round the corner, I thought, okay, I'll wait a few days because I've still got a few days before I need to do it. So it's not urgent. So we didn't end up going and doing that. And then we also went for breakfast this morning with Nat's mom to the Super Dim Sum restaurant. Again, I have covered that in my Facebook group, and we had a fantastic breakfast there. I particularly like the steamed buns. Well, in the ones that I actually like are actually fried, and they've got the barbecue barbecue pork meat inside, and they're just absolutely delicious there. So I enjoyed that, and that's why I say we're a little bit later than we'd originally planned to come down to the beach this morning, because of all those jobs that we've had to do first thing. But we're down here now, and it is absolutely beautiful. While I'm yabbering on, I want to thank everybody for joining the Facebook group. It is now really growing. We've got over 5,000 members. I get a lot of requests for Facebook friends on my Facebook, and as I mentioned in a previous video, I don't accept anymore because unfortunately I use Messenger with Nat and my friends, and of course the more friends I've got on Facebook, people are sending me messages all the time, and it gets a little bit ridiculous. I'm getting messages in the middle of the night and all sorts, so it becomes not ideal. So I've stopped accepting friends' requests. If you want to contact me, you want to get in touch with me, then please do it through the group. If there's questions you want to ask, do it through the group, because my messenger just can't cope with the messages, and sometimes I get a lot of emails as well coming in, and I can't always answer everyone because it's just simple time. As you know, we have a few businesses. I have a home, two separate businesses that we have to keep an eye on as well. So to say the least, I'm a little bit busy at the moment because we're having such a good tourist year this year. The high season's been excellent. We are quite busy, to say the least, and that's very busy in the salon, and the rental business that we're doing also is doing very well. We do have a lot of new bikes, so if you want to check that out, I'll link the Facebook page down in the description. If you're coming out here, you want to hire a car, you want to hire a motorbike, maybe give us a shout and send us an email, and we'll give you a quotation for one of the bikes. But today we're going to enjoy the sunshine, that's for sure. Really is an ideal day. Okay, let's jump now onto the main road. Oh, this is the Smart Bus. It parks up here in Rawai. This is the last stop. So you can catch this bus from Rawai along the beach road for 100 baht, and it will take you all the way to the airport. So that's a great deal, and it runs to all the different destinations, as you can see there on the side of the bus. It goes through Patong, Camelon and Surin. I have done a video on it, so if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. But it's a very, very cheap way of getting around. It doesn't go everywhere. It's not as convenient as a taxi, but as I said, for 100 baht, it's definitely worth giving a try on the west coast of Phuket, which covers all the main resorts, as I've mentioned. So you can use it to travel between resort areas, say from Patong down to Rawai, if you want to come and spend a day here. I will put the links in the description. Check out their timetable, when the last bus runs, etc. But they're quite frequent. But I will link the Smart Bus website down in the description, so I'm going to have a look at that. Nat, can you keep an eye on Shadow, because I'm just going to jump onto the main road and have a wander, and she normally follows me, so I've got to get Nat to watch her because she'll want to go where I'm going. Let's just so this is the main road running through Rawai. Runs all the way down the back of the beach, all the way along. Lots of businesses. 99% of the businesses are now fully open and working as normal. There's one or two, of course, that haven't reopened, but not too many. Let me just see if I can move across the road. Very busy with traffic this morning. Lots of cars and motorbikes about. The island in general is extremely busy with traffic. So going all the way down, runs all the way down to the bottom, the southern end of Rawai, which is where the market area is. If you're interested in getting some fresh fish, then visit that area in the evening time. You're going to be able to buy some lovely, lovely fish down there and get it cooked either at one of the restaurants or take it home and cook it yourselves, whatever you want to do. But also early in the morning, Rawai is a great place to come. The other end, just before the bend in the road at the bottom here, on the left hand side, you'll see a lot of little small vendors on the Charlies or Sam Laws as we call them. Over here they sell the fish as well, coming straight off the boat. So again, a great way of buying some really, really fresh fish. But this is a great area to either stay in. Lots of resorts around here, hotels and different types of accommodation in Rawai. Lots and lots to choose from. Let's just have a little wander down here. I'm not going to go too far because of Shadow. He's watching me, I can see her across the road. But it is a great area to stay in if you want to be outside the main tourist areas. Sometimes people don't want to stay in the very commercialised areas. Rawai is quite heavily commercialised, I'll be honest with you. It's not quite as bad as Kata and Karon. As I say, it's more of an expat community down here than a tourist, but there are a lot of nice villas in this area as well. Of course, you're only a few minutes away from the Cape of Pomtem, which is a lovely place to visit late afternoon to watch the sunset. Fantastic. I'm going to go down there and do a video on that area. But look at this. Isn't it so pretty here? Really, really nice place. Come for lunch. A lot of restaurants just down here at the bottom that literally sit on the edge of the shoreline looking out to sea, and it's really nice in the evening. As I say, we do bring Nat's mom down here because there's a very, very good fish restaurant that Nat likes here. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's a particular one she always goes to, and they've got a great view looking out across the bay. Quite a few boat trips go from here as well. Of course, I do have Nika now that works with my group. She does all tours and trips, so if you're looking at booking up a trip, then maybe you want to give her a shout. She's got a wealth of experience in the tour business. She's been in it a long time, well over 10 years. She's very friendly, very helpful. She will give you a guide on the prices, even if you don't book with her. At least then you know what to expect. But I would recommend seriously considering booking trips with Nika because she's very professional. She does have an actual shop. She's not going to disappear and do a runner with your money. You've just got to be careful here because there's some cars coming out of this small soy here. Let me just slip in a family mart there. But very professional. A lot of people have used her up to now through the group and have said how wonderful her service is. So obviously, if you're going to be doing some trips, some of these trips can be very expensive. So it's worth booking with somebody that's got a good reputation. As I mentioned, she's got an actual physical shop as well. You can go and see her in, visit her, talk to her. She does custom trips, which a lot of places don't. She does all the regular run-of-the-mill trips to the islands, but she can also put you some trips together more customized than some of the other places. There's more food vendors here selling stuff on the side of the road, lots of those around here. But again, if there's something particularly you want, you're coming out celebrating maybe an anniversary or something special, and you want something a little bit different, then talk to Nika. She's going to be able to help you. Right, let's see whether we can get across this road without getting killed. And I'm going to walk my way back to where Nat is now, but this is just a great area. You can see some of the trips there on the board that are available from here. I obviously don't know this service, but there's plenty of choice when it comes to places to go just outside of Phuket. But isn't that beautiful there? Absolutely stunning today. I'm so glad we got a little bit of wind. Keeps it nice and cool. Okay, let's have a wander back down to Nat now. We've got a few more jobs to do later today. Busy at the moment. I've been fitting a water tank and a water pump to the property we're living at. Well, that's been taking up a little bit of time. I haven't been out quite as much as I was hoping to be because it's a little bit more involved than I first initially thought. but I'm getting there. It's almost done. I'm nearly finished it. I've just got the electrics to put in for the pump now, which we've got to go and get on the way back from Rawai. We're going to stop at Global House, and once that's in, hopefully I'm going to be out and about. I want to cover in the next coming videos Rawai Beach, because I haven't covered that for a while, and that is a beautiful beach. Small beach, but very, very picturesque. Ideal if you're looking for snorkeling or diving of some description. It's a great beach because it's got some reefs just very close to the shoreline. So that's quite a good area to go and do some snorkeling in. But I want to cover that beach very, very soon. Also, Jungle Beach, I was saying, is another beach which isn't too far around from Nha Ham. I want to do the Cape of Patong, which again is only a few minutes from where we are at the minute, but again a great place to go and visit. More of an afternoon, evening time. It's got some restaurants in that area that you can sit and enjoy the sunset. Just fantastic. Really nice place to go and relax and chill. While I think about it, I want to thank everybody that's joined both my Facebook group and my YouTube channel over the last, well, since I've been doing it basically. I'm really chuffed to bits with the growth of my Facebook page. It's just phenomenal. It is really growing, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm really pleased with that. So a big thank you to everybody out there that follows me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be putting a lot of effort. See Shadow there, she's seen me and there's barking and wagging her tail. I think that's got her on the lead. I think you might be able to hear her. And as I say, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos in the coming months, so do stay tuned. A lot of stuff coming out soon. There she is, look, waiting patiently. She's clocked me coming down the beach. Come on, you, come on, good girl. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. This look at Rawai, a great area to come and check out. I haven't shown the area completely because, as I say, it's a very big district is Rawai. It's very deceiving. It's quite a large area, lots of places to see, things to do here. Not only the beach area, but there's some great restaurants in the area, some great resorts and accommodations there. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at the Rawai Beach area, I'm going to call it. And I think that's just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.